Good evening. Welcome, everybody. If this is your first time attending one of our Sacred Heart concert series, I assure you, you're in for a treat. We've had these for the past several years. A lot of them have been string instruments. This is a brass ensemble Christmas concert that they put together. These are students all from the Oberlin Conservatory. If you've met anybody from the conservatory there, that's for their music program, they're literally married to their instrument. I've had the privilege over the past 7 years to work with individuals. The time and the dedication they play, you know, normal people who work 40 hours a week, they play their instrument 40 hours a week. It's literally they're married to their instrument, and you're going to find that out in this performance on how well that they do. So at this time, if you could silence your cell phones, I would greatly appreciate it for this program. And I will say, some parts of this program is going to be loud. Some parts will be soft, but you're not going to have any problems hearing it, I guarantee it. Okay? So this is called the Holiday Brass Bash, and I had the honor yesterday of listening to some of the rehearsals that they were doing, and it's simply going to be an amazing program, and we appreciate you coming out this evening and listening. So thank you very much, and ladies and gentlemen, the Holiday Brass Bash.
All right, good evening. It's so lovely to see you all. It's so great to be back here playing for a live audience again. It's been 2 years since this ensemble has played for people. Obviously last year we couldn't do it because of COVID, so we're just so thrilled to be back and sharing this music with you all. So thank you so much for coming out tonight. So I just want to mention a couple things about the pieces. So the last piece and the next piece are arranged by an Oberlin alum named Zoe Cutler. She graduated in 2018. In addition to bass trombone, she also did a lot of arranging and did a lot for this group as well. So we thought it was fitting to include some of her pieces on the program. And you may have noticed we had a couple nice soloists on that last piece. So on trombone, we got Melinda Wisdom. And on the trumpet, we got, he's not on stage, but Sebastian Martinez on trumpet. And this next tune, I'm sure you've heard a lot, Sleigh Ride, but it's a little bit of a twist, so stay tuned. we will be taking a brief pause. We will see you soon. Thank you.
Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon, on the breast of the new falling snow, gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop their courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkle. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
So before we conclude today, I just wanted to say a couple thank yous. First of all, I just want to thank Father Trask and Carl for lending us the space and for just for everything. They've been so awesome. As you can see, it's pretty ambitious, a lot of moving parts, and they've just been so awesome. They just moved the space and everything like that. So just thank you so much for everything you do for the concert series. Special thanks to our narrator today, Professor Rafael Jimenez. And a thank you to all of our performers, our organists, our percussionists, one of which got the part yesterday due to some things. So they're awesome, and so thank you all for your time and commitment. And most of all, thank you all for coming. Like I said, it's been a while since I played for a live audience, so it's just so exciting to play in front of people again. So thank you for coming out, and we hope we've given you a little holiday cheer. Just one quick note, we are raising money for the Oberlin Community Services, so if you have a couple bucks to spare, that's a great cause, so that'll be greatly appreciated. So we have one more tune, it's a classic closer, it's funky, it's Motown Jingle Bells. We also have some soloists on this. We got Jonathan Brazon on the horn. Got some double trouble action in the trumpet section. We got Sebastian again and Sam Friedman on trumpet. And we have a surprise trombone soloist, TBD, so stay tuned.
Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. As I mentioned before, I've had the privilege to work with Ben and John over the past, going on 4 years now. And it's remarkable to watch them grow and mature into their studies and their instrument. And in case many of you don't know, Ben is here every Sunday playing trombone over here with us, and it's remarkable to watch him up here conducting this orchestra that we have. But it's really amazing what these kids do, and I know personally I appreciate it, and everyone here at Sacred Heart appreciates all the work that they do. So Ben, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
season.